Welcome everyone to my World of Tanks video. So let me show you something that's kind of new. So on this tank we can see this is the FV107 Scimitar. You can see up here on the appearance tab there's a red star. That means there's something new. What is it? Well, let me show you. It's really nothing super spectacular, but it's in the emblems. And today's daily battle prize was a kind of cool one in case you haven't seen it. And that is, hey, wait a second. Oh no, it wasn't this one. This is one of the ones you get. And that is the pizza emblem. And when you get that, you also get an emblem voucher. That is one of the good ones. This is another one that comes from that daily battle, is the Griffin emblem. This is also not the one I got today. The one I got today using this tank is dun 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 dun. How's my driving? 1555555 TANK. So now the red star has gone away. This was the new item that showed up. Now you could use this on any tank. This just goes with whatever. I mean, I guess that's true, right? It should show up in every tank. Let's double check this and see. Something I know I haven't used it on would be a Centurion. This is a free tank. So let's look on the appearance. We should find this in the emblems by just cycling through. See, there's the pizza. And there's the Griffin. Yes. So there it is. It's available basically on every tank. And that's an inscription that you can place. As you can see, it would go on the side of the tank in between those two little things above the hatch. So that's the first thing that was new. That's a tank I really don't use. Let me go back to the old favorites. Bingo. 107 again. Now this guy, I wanted to show you this one, the stuff that I have put on my commander. So let's go into here, hit the commander. Now this 107, if you haven't played it, is the one that has the I guess it's considered an auto loader. It fires 6 shots. Boom, 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 like that. Doesn't do a lot of damage. It has very good penetration. So this guy is a 30% bonus commander. You can see that on the left, you know, where it says the earn rate. So the loadout on this commander is very special, and you put this guy can go in any tank. It doesn't matter. And I had set him here because I was going to do a 2-for-1. I was going to upgrade, earn experience to upgrade this tank. And while doing that, upgrade the perks on this commander. So here you see, quick learner, that's a 10% experience bonus. So from 30%, he goes to 40%. And the tank has been equipped with a enhanced rations, which gives another 10%, jacking this guy up to a 50% bonus commander. So every experience he earns, he gets 50% on top of that, just from his bonuses. So let's go to the next one. The next one, rapid loading. I was talking to my friend Armored Wraith. He said, in his opinion, and I agreed with him, this is the #1 perk that you put on every commander. You always need to have your guns reloading the fastest they possibly can. It speaks for itself. It ups your damage per minute. That's his #1 concern. Now this one is a really good perk for this guy with this rapid fire, almost, it's not a machine gun, but it sort of is. And that is the Deadeye. 6% increase the chance of, damaging the enemy's crew, like their driver, commander, etc., or modules. And this can cause them to be set on fire. So this thing, especially the ones that fire rapidly, like a Panzer 1C, this will be a tremendous perk to put on the Panzer 1C, because that gun that fires every time you hit, there's a chance to catch fire or to zap a crewman. So a tremendously useful perk to put on certain tanks. You know, it'll work good on, it can work well on any tank, but the more rapidly it fires, the more it ups the option of catching those, you know, beneficial hits. Now, anything with a tank, with a turret, you can make good use out of rapid aim. You know, plus 10% increase to turret and gun rotation. So if you're in a medium tank, for example, and you're being assaulted by a light tank, you know, Badger, like one of these guys, you'd have a better chance to rotate your turret to shoot this guy, hopefully. Or if it's me in the light tank, hopefully not. It just all depends. Snapshot, plus 12% increase to accuracy during that turret rotation. Kind of helpful. So when you're turning that, when that gun is rotating across, panning left or right, you're going to have a better shot accuracy. Really good in a light tank like this one, because one of the ways you kill tanks in this guy is to do what is known as the death circle. So we use increased turret rotation speed as well as increased accuracy during that rotation to help make those kills, or just to hit the shots in general. Run and gun speaks for itself, plus 10% accuracy while driving and shooting. Again, in a light tank, it's super important. Or it can be, depending. And lastly on this guy right now is just a steady aim, 10% increased accuracy. It's not as important as the other ones. That's why this one is 7th on the list. Because you need all these other ones, because you're going to be pretty close. But if you're in the future down the road, I can transfer these perks to another commander and then start this guy over from square one again, because this particular tank works very well even with 1 or 2 perks. I tested it with none and it was fine. It just works better when you have them on there, obviously. But this guy ups his perk qualifications very fast. So you could start with this guy and bing, bang, boom, and you're in business again in a short amount of time. So this one's getting close, obviously, as you can see, to the 8th perk. Now this one, man, 8th perk, what am I going to do with this guy? Light tank. Let me look and see. Let's look and see here. What would be the perspective? Yeah, that doesn't do that much, really. I don't care for anything here as well. No, let's try. Yes, armor, deflection, it's minus 5% damage. So this is a really good perk. You consider this for your tanks because they'll take 5% less damage. Now, the offensive nature of this tank is a little, the other ones are a little more important, but this is a really good one to help you to survive. Other ones that are good, clutch braking is very good and makes your tank rotate faster. This is very good if you're in a defensive mode. If you have a tank that doesn't rotate very fast. If you have ever seen a Hetzer, man, that thing rotates super fast. So it's useful. There's another one. Rollover Recovery is not bad for a light tank, especially because they roll over kind of frequently in this game. Off-road driving, very good. Trick driving gives you less damage, so you can jump off of ledges that other tanks think, really can't, but they think they can. If they see you do it and you live, they're likely to try it too. And if they don't have this, well, let's just say it doesn't work out as well for them as it does for you. And there's a bunch of ones that you haven't seen me get. These are, they are the camouflage related stuff. Those all go great for like tank destroyers or artillery. Now you have pain tolerance. It's really good. My friend Armored Wraith says, you can combine pain tolerance with general mechanic and track mechanic to really keep your tank repaired quickly and really lessens the chance of your guys getting damage from guys who have that 6% perk Deadeye. So stuff like that. So this one really, to me, he's going to get the... what the heck was it again? My mistake. I'm going to stick the... I forgot what it was, actually. Oh, yes. Angled armor. We're going to do the armor angling perk on this guy to reduce the damage. After he has eight perks, I'm probably going to swap it out to another tank, light tank or medium, and then start again from scratch with this guy. Because I have done that same thing to the Scorpion here. Now this one is another, Captain Red Feathers. This guy has got the eight skills. And it's like this one is like, well, and that's the other thing. When I swap it out, I'm going to have to get rid of this quick learner. And objectively, I'm not a big believer in this Born Leader. So this one, Born Leader and Quick Learner, I'm going to swap these out for the Armor Angling and probably Off-Road Driving, since this is for a light tank. Because basically you got the same stuff again: rapid loading, rapid aim, steady aim, which is a 10% bonus. This is the rotational bonus. This is the off-road driving, run and gun, which gives you extra accuracy while you're moving, which is very important on a light tank. And again, the trick driving is awesome. So this just gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. But I actually could do this. I could do this actually right now. What a great thing to do. Oh man, my nose is itching for some reason. So I should probably do this to let you know. One thing you do here is, wait a second. Let's get in here. Let's go to the commander. Skills. Now we see the skills. Hit the Y button to respec. This is going to cost us 10 gold for each one of these. You can't do them individually. You have to do all 8. What a ripoff. Yeah, what a robber. Anyway, confirm. So here, light tank. Rapid loading first. We're going to go with, double check this. Yeah, we don't need any of these. We're going to go back here. We're going to go rapid aim. That's our turret rotation. We're going to go with snapshot, accuracy during turret rotation. We're going to go ahead and use, we're going to get that armor angling in a second, but let's just make sure we get this all correct. This is very good. Now you could see the difference here. Let me show you the difference. I'm going to go back and look at the tank. You'll see the accuracy. The accuracy of this gun is a .24. On this one, man, on a .24 accuracy, that's super high accuracy. I don't need the steady aim on this one. So we're not going to put steady aim here. We're going to go, since we got .24, that is like devastating accuracy. You don't need it. We're going to get the, oh, this is the cannon. This one does not, this one fires boom. Boom. It's like a 2.5 to 3 second reload. That's 50-50. We need run and gun. Absolutely. We probably should use, definitely going to use armor angling. This is a defensive killer, just an awesome one. Controlled impact is pretty good. This is great for ramming. Do I want to be a rammer? That's a question. We could go with the general mechanic, the pain tolerance, and the track mechanic. And dude, those things are so awesome. Your tracks come back like this, especially if you have, let's double check and make sure, do I have the repair? I do have the advanced repair. Dude, this thing is so awesome. When you get drilled in the tracks, and it happens, you know, fairly frequently, man, they come back like you would not believe. So let's go ahead and hit this guy for trick driving. Is very good. I'm thinking trick driving, track mechanic for sure. Your tracks, they come back like within 3 or 4 seconds. It's unbelievable. General mechanic is very good. Yeah, this is really good actually. Let's go ahead and use it. The question is, it's like use a medical kit or this. This thing doesn't cost you money, but we could use wheel mechanic. Is not that big of a deal, objectively, in my experience. No, we don't have the trick driving on here. I'm thinking the trick driving is good. The other one would be off-road driving. So it gives you increased handling on soft terrain, which is okay. But the soft landing, I'm going with this. The off-road driving is very good too, though. So this is what I think was really necessary for this guy to, you know, up the performance. And he doesn't really do a lot. It helps a little bit. But both of these guys, the Scorpion and this Scimitar, they don't really require perks to be successful. It just makes it a little bit better, obviously. So now let's look at this and see. I'm wondering with those mechanics, they work so well. And the combination of the repair kit could probably take this off. It's a toughie. Gold. This is gold. Repairs. You just don't want to stop, I'm telling you. And usually you don't have more than one crew injury in this guy in a game. So it's one of those things, you cannot prevent everything. You just gotta do the best you can, make your evaluation. Usually I don't have any troubles more than once a game with a crew member. So the regular medic is fine. It's, you know, it's just a judgment call. Go with it and don't worry about it. I mean, if I wanted to, I need to do a test at some point on the gold repair kit, taking it off and replacing it with a fire extinguisher. I don't have much trouble with fire in general, but, you know, it's just one of those things. You want to do some experimentation and see how it's going. So that is really cool stuff. And this is probably the best I have for these guys. So as you can see, I'm still working on my Tusk Stage 8 using the Scorpion and the Scimitar. I've been doing okay, getting some progress. I need to get on this and do some more. So hopefully this was helpful to you, especially with the respecking of the Scorpion. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by.